going on, guys? Tristan24 here. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we've got match week 42 predictions for the championship. Let's get straight into it. So, starting off with the Friday night games, we've actually got two Friday night games kicking off at 6 o'clock. The first one being Reading against Cardiff. Reading, every game now on and is a must-win, just in case they can get the playoffs. It's looking unlikely. As for Cardiff, they are definitely over by now. A bit of poor form, inconsistent results, and they've sort of fallen off. But for the score prediction, I do think Reading are going to win it more. They've actually got something to sort of play for, just about. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to Reading. The next game on Friday night, it's kicking off at 6 o'clock as well, is Blackburn against Derby. Now this could be a tough one. Derby, they've still got to get a few more points to get over the lines, and they're safe to be in the Championship next season. Blackburn, they're sort of in a relegation battle, but not as much in it as Derby. They are down there, though I didn't think we'll be saying that as well. But for a score prediction in this one, I'll go for a 1-1 draw. Next up, we have got Swansea. If you couldn't tell, I'm a Swans fan. We're playing WYCOMBE, and now the last few games we've been playing really well. I think if we can play 4-3-3, play like we've been playing the last two games against Sheffield Wednesday and Millwall, I think we could whitewash WYCOMBE. No disrespect to them, WYCOMBE, I think they'll give us a good game. I just think that we'll catch them out a bit too much. I think Jamal Lowe will score and Swans will win 3-0 at the Liberty. Let's hope so. Just a quick note as well, all these fixtures have been moved from 3 o'clock kickoff to 12:30, so it doesn't interfere with Prince Philip's funeral at 3 o'clock. But the later games, they are still okay for Saturday. I just want to let you guys know that. Brentford against Millwall next. Now Millwall, they haven't got anything to play for. It's all about next season for them. Brentford, next season will be interesting for them. If they beat Millwall, they're in a really good position to try and catch Watford. They've still got a game in hand now on Watford and Swansea in 4th place at the moment. I can't see them dropping points to Millwall. I do think they're going to win quite convincingly 3-0. Stoke against Preston next now. Both teams nothing to play for. I think Preston will be safe come the end of the season, and Stoke will just finish mid-table. They just want to finish as high as they can at the moment, because why not? But for this game, I can only see a Stoke victory. I think they'll win it 2-0 at home. Next game is a big game for this Saturday lunchtime kickoff. Luton against Watford. Now there is a rivalry in there. I'm not too sure how big it is between the two sets of fans and teams, but there is some sort of rivalry in there, and that's good because form goes out the window into a rivalry. But the last few games I've seen Luton play really well at home. Watford don't play that well away. And the teams below Watford need the points to try and catch up to them, just to make it a bit more interesting. Luton, I think they'll be fine this season. Haven't really got anything to play for at the moment. And I'm actually going to say a 1-1 draw for this game. Up next is Middlesbrough against QPR. Now both teams nothing to play for. However, they are Middlesbrough are one place higher than QPR in the table. So there's just a chance for them to overtake each other. I think there's 1 point difference in favour of Middlesbrough as well. But for this game, I think both teams will share the points 1-1. Nottingham Forest against Huddersfield is the next game. Forest, they look good recently. They failed to get anything against Bristol. But in this game, I do see them winning 2-0 against Huddersfield. They've not been at their best recently, Huddersfield. Sheffield Wednesday against Bristol. Now it is looking like it is just a bit too late for Sheffield Wednesday. Bristol, nothing to play for them. Next season looks to be exciting with Nigel Pearson. They can have a big summer and hopefully bring in a few good players for next season to help them try and make a push for the playoffs. As a score prediction, I think Sheffield Wednesday 100% will need this more. Bristol got nothing to play for. I'll say 2-0 Sheffield Wednesday. Is there still time for them to survive? Not too sure. Now the 5:30 kickoff on Saturday, this one hasn't been moved. It stayed as it is, and it's a massive game. Norwich against Bournemouth. Bournemouth, they need all the points they can get. Not desperate, but just to keep the ground on Reading and try and finish up as high as they can in the playoffs. I don't think they'll finish higher than 4th. No, sorry, 5th. I think 5th is the highest they're going to finish this season. Coming up against a Norwich side who, if they win this game, they can get promoted to the Premier League. They need to win it to get promoted. Otherwise, I think Brentford can catch them if they beat Millwall as well. So it's going to be interesting. Good game. Two really, really good teams that come down last season looking to get back up. I think Norwich will wrap up promotion on Saturday and win it 2-1 at Carrow Road. Rotherham against Birmingham next. Now this is a really, really tasty fixture on Sunday. The last 2 games are on Sunday, if I did not mention that. But Rotherham Birmingham, it's set up to be a cracker. Rotherham just lost to Coventry in a massive 6-pointer at the bottom. It now looks like Coventry are going to be safe. But they won't want to count their luck just yet. They want to get a few more points just to make sure they are over the line. Birmingham, they seem to be safe as well, but they'll just want to have a few more points against Rotherham. And if they don't pick up points here, it's another game gone for them. I think after this week they would have played 40 games, Rotherham. But I do think Birmingham are going to win this one 2-1. Coventry against Barnsley is the final game of this match week. Can't see Coventry getting anything out of this. I do think Barnsley are going to win it 2-0. So on screen now will be the prediction league after last week's points are added on. So hopefully you are doing well. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are doing well. After this we will have 4 weeks left, so there's still time to make a push for the top of the league in the prediction league. Also, if all my predictions do come true, on screen now will be what the league table looks like after these games have been played. If all my predictions are correct, make sure you leave your predictions in the comment section down below. Make sure you hit the like button as well if you have enjoyed today. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you in the next video very soon. Watch along. 99% sure we're doing it tomorrow. Swansea against WYCOMBE, 12:30 kickoff, and then later on 5:30 for the FA Cup game. Chelsea versus Man City at Wembley. It's going to be a big game in the FA Cup semi-final. But I'll see you in the next video very soon. Take care. Goodbye.